Hello everyone, this is for MPA 530, week 4. My name is Abigail Morga. Quick overview, we'll be talking about whether or not the city of Colton is physically solvent, the indicators, what I found to come to that conclusion, and then the budget, the differences between the budget and the CAFR documents. Okay, how physically solvent is the city of Colton? Well, here on your far left, we have the city of Colton's net position over or compared between 2018 and 2019. We can see based on the numbers and last year's numbers, they have come out of certain deficits, and also they are in a positive standing, especially in the business type activities, and then the government-wide totals down at the bottom, the last number that you see, they are in a good financial position. However, that does not mean they do not owe any money. If you look to the far left, the bottom, you will see their outstanding debt, how they are in a deficit and still owe money as a result of long-term debts or other liabilities, and leaving them with a less debt of the previous year, 2018, but still a debt nonetheless. And on our far right, we can see here, I screenshotted, one of the images off the auditor's page where he says based on their cash flows and budgetary comparisons, the information shows that this city has produced their documents and information in accordance with the principles that the United States of America requires, or generally is accepted by the United States of America and the auditor company. Financial health indicators. So for the purpose of this assignment, there is a couple ways to measure the physical health of a local government. But for the purpose of this assignment, I will be using the ratio analysis to indicate their physical health, where they're at, positive or negative standing. And a good thing to know is that if a ratio is trending upward, it's usually a good indication that the government is heading in a financially positive direction, meaning that they are stable and are not in a position where they're largely in deficit. So in this case, the city of Colton, over the past year, they've had a 63.5 increase based on the numbers you're seeing on the far left on that document there. They have been increased around $12 million, which is a 63.5%, meaning in specific that their net position and investment in the capital assets has increased, and that's also including their deferred outflows of resources for governmental activities that has increased by 8.9%, and that's around the 12 million mark as well. So as a result, both the assets for the government wide and that totals around 22 million has increased in revenues, and has also decreased based on the expenses. But because the revenues have increased, which is credited to higher property taxes, sale taxes, transient occupancy taxes, investment income, capital gains, and contributions, it has resulted in a higher number of revenue, which has allowed them to apply their revenue to other areas like the debt or where they were in deficit to get that number down, and has put the city, because they have an increase in revenue, in a positive position, which has stabilized the city of Colton and their growth overall. So the difference between the budget and the CAFR. So the biggest difference is that the budget is for a specific fiscal period. Usually it'll primarily show where the tax income and other revenue sources will be redirected to. And the CAFR is more of, it shows the results of the fiscal year with a comparison of previous years' accumulation. So it'll show everything in the total of the financial accounting that the general purpose budget doesn't. So it's really a true representation of every investment accounts and per category, and it is considered a complete. So a budget would probably be a 50-piece puzzle, and the CAFR is the other 50 pieces to complete that 100-piece puzzle, because it's a bigger part of the same uh, concept. Um, Alrighty, that's gonna conclude my presentation for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.